Hey guys, what's going on? Today we are going to talk about the dicey topic of growth strategies for struggling businesses. The good news is, as a executive coach, a business consultant, a mentor, yada, 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 I have experience when it comes to this. Sometimes I have this conversation on a daily basis with clients. So here's the problem. The problem is when you get into business, when you get into entrepreneurship, there's a lot of work that has to be done internally and externally. And a lot of business owners get caught up in the amount of work that needs to be done internally and externally and struggle with it. The solution that I'm going to provide you with is, considering I at times have this conversation daily, I'm going to walk you through exactly how I walk through my clients that are struggling, potentially offering you value, perspective, and helping you through your hard times if you are struggling. So with that said, let's jump into the show. What's up, guys? My name is Chris Warrens with Warrior Consulting, and I work with entrepreneurs internationally scaling their businesses past the multi-million-dollar mark. And today I want to show everybody some love that loves my content with a free video on goal planning. As the New Year's is approaching quickly, all you have to do is drop in the comments below the word goals, and we'll get you the video to help you plan your goals for 2023 and dominate the year to come. All right, so if you want it, drop goals in the comments below. Let's get started. Okay, guys, we're going to jump straight into this because it's like one of those tough, sticky topics. And I'm going to give you 4 tips on how to basically optimize your business if you're struggling with growth strategies. And number 1 is you have to look at yourself in the mirror, okay? There's no two ways around it. It's either you, it's your product, or it's both. In a lot of cases, it's you. It's the owner. It's the baggage that you brought in. It's the trauma that you have. It's your decision making. It's all of the inadequacies that you bring to the table as a business owner, no matter at what stage that you're at. Whether you're a startup, you're a 5, 6, 7, 8, 9-figure entrepreneur, eventually it will catch up to you somewhere. And what a lot of owners don't like to do is point the finger inward and take the responsibility that they made a mistake somewhere in their life and they have to work on it. And if it's not you, it's your product. And that's really what it comes down to. If you're struggling as a business, it's either you, your product, or both. You as the owner need to be a student of personal development and a student of business and a student of getting better. You should also have a really good product. And if it's not really good, at least pretty good. And if it's not pretty good, you're going to get smoked by the competition. So that is number 1. Number 2 is this. I direct you to have a brainstorming session, meaning approach your team. Ask your team what they think if you have a team. If you don't have a team, talk to your vendors, talk to your family, talk to your friends, and ask them and be like, guys, we're struggling right now. What is it that you think that I could do better? As the owner, if you don't have a team, as the owner, if you have a team, talk to these people, your friends, your family, your team, and be like, all right, guys, we're struggling right now. We're on a downturn in revenue. No one's buying our shit. What do you guys think that we could do better as a company and I can do better as an owner? And this interesting thing is going to happen if you can have that tough conversation and look in the mirror. A wise man once told me that you can learn a lot about yourself and your company through other people's eyes. So when you put yourself into this position, other people, as long as they care about you, are going to tell you about the things that they see that can be done better within the company or within yourself, and you're going to learn a lot about yourself. I'll give you guys an example. A couple years ago, I sat down all of my best friends, and I had a really tough conversation with them at the table, and I said, boys, listen to me. I want to run for public office at some point in my life. What do you guys think I need to work on to be able to hold this type of position. And they basically said, Chris, the skeletons in your closets are going to come out. And being a man of war and being there a couple times, there's definitely plenty of skeletons. But the thing about it is, I don't really have skeletons. It's just there for people to know. And if they want to use it against me, they will. Well, that time came where I was asked to run for the state of Connecticut in the House of Representatives. It lasted about a week. I was in the race and then I pulled out for different reasons. If you want to know the answers, look on the show Q and look for why I pulled out of the 2022 elections. But the point is, I had that tough conversation with my best friends. I've had that tough conversation with my company. Earlier this year, I got everyone in my company together and I said, guys, talk to me about the problems that you see within this company and how we can do better. And everybody was like, hey, listen, we're having a problem with communication with each other. And I said, perfect. Let's work on it. And here we are like 6 months later, and everyone seems to be communicating better together because I had the understanding of this principle that I'm teaching you, which is point the finger inward and ask people to give you perspective on what they think you as the business owner and the company can do better. And as we move into number 3, this is not a shameless plug. I have coaches. I have mentors. Yes, I'm a coach. Yes, I'm a mentor. But number 3 is hire a coach if you're struggling. Why? Because what they will do is be able to look at everything from the outside, see your problems, see your holes, see the solutions, and save you time in getting there. So with all of that being said, when you hire a coach, when you hire a mentor, their job is to help you fix your problems. And if they're a good coach and mentor, they've been through similar situations and know how to navigate it. So they'll teach you how to navigate it. It's your job to actually do the executing of what they teach you. It's their job to provide you with the lessons and the information. It's your job to get the work done. And what a coach does, that investment does, is save you time, energy, and money fundamentally. And moving into number 4, we kind of touched upon it already, but number 4 is after you've had these conversations with people, whether it be your friends, your family, your vendors, your team, your coaches, your mentors, after you've looked at yourself in the mirror, now that you have some answers, it's time to implement. It's time to implement what you're being told. It's time to implement and do the work. It's time to get to fucking work is what it comes down to on a daily basis, day in and day out, regardless of how hard it is. And these are the simple yet highly effective growth strategies that you can put into place too if you're struggling. So let's run it back. Number 1, it's either you, your product, or both. Number 2, analyze your situation with your friends, your family, your team, and ask for their feedback on how you can get better. Number 3, hire a coach. And number 4, implement. Execute, 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 execute. Action, 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 action. And that is today's show on growth strategies for your struggling business. So listen, if you have questions on the topic or want to talk about the topic, drop a comment below, smash that like button, and hit subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next time.